I felt when my dad had cancer, I thought, whoa, I've like always heard about it and now it's actually happening to me. I thought, this is strange because I've always heard about it and read about it and felt sorry for the people, and now people have got to feel sorry for me.
The different generations cope with situations in completely different ways. Like, I just got away from it. My mum tried talking through it, and my dad, he was sick and he just tried to say that he's going to get through it and it's not going to happen.
It's still hard, no matter what they say, no matter what they prepare you for. It's just always going to be hard.
I didn't really want to tell everyone my emotions because I thought if I did, it would upset them more. So I just wanted to keep to myself when everyone else was telling them what they were thinking.
I really felt like I was holding myself together all the time, and I had to be strong for them. I was the only parent.
It was very depressing, and it was very depressing to be around, and I'm sure that my friends kind of didn't want to be around me at that time because everyone was just really struggling.
The way that a parent grieves definitely affects their children, and coping with the way your parents are grieving on top of your grief can be very difficult at times.
The vibe is completely different. Like, it's not loud, like it's not many conversations going on.
Mum sort of wanted to be the mother role again, and she wanted to know where I was, what I was doing, how much I was going to drink with my friends and what time I was going to be home. With beforehand I was more independent, and she wasn't worrying too much because I didn't have cancer and there was nothing to really worry about. When my friends would come and pick me up and we'd go place, she'd make sure you look after my baby and things like that to embarrass me. But that was a bit annoying, but she sort of had to do it to make sure she was happy and confident and knew where I was going to be.
He wanted to be just Jared, not Jared with cancer. He wanted to do normal things that his friends did. And that was more when he said, "Mum, take a step back. I'm grown up, I can think for myself." And I think that was when I really stood back and thought, yeah, he does have to live through this journey, not just survive this journey.
If there's any new news about either Nathan or Dad, they normally sit us all down, do it over dinner at the dinner table. Then everyone's there for dinner and they'll tell my brother, my sister and I what's going on, any new news, and they're normally both of them are pretty straight up and just tell it how it is, sort of.
Talking to my mum about her cancer experience, I found pretty hard to start with because I just didn't want to know about it. I was just trying to get off the topic, hoping if I forgot about it, everything would get better. But later on in the track, when Mum started to lose her hair, get sicker, I really started talking more to her about it.
Dad, he didn't really want to talk about it. It's hard to explain, you could talk to him about it, but he was more unexplanatory with his answers, so it'd just go different, like yes or no, or he wouldn't explain why, because he didn't like talking about it too much.
The hardest part I found the cancer experience about talking to Mum and Dad about it is the future, because you don't really know if your parents are going to live through it. That's what I found really hard. Yeah.
She was very stressed and she didn't spend a lot of time with us because she was trying to look after look after us and my dad, so she mainly looked after my dad.
My way of coping was not to be around it. I liked going to other places and having a lot of fun there because I didn't like being around the cancer.
What has helped me is being able to be alone when I need to be alone and not having to tell everyone everything I'm feeling when I don't want to, and just being able to express the emotions that I feel I want to express at the time.
If your child is shutting down, I guess that's kind of normal. I mean, I did that. I know my little sister did that. I have other friends who've lost their parents and they did that for however long they needed to. Sometimes you just need the introspective thing. Sometimes no one else can really help you.
A lot of the time that we think that young people aren't very strong inside themselves, but when faced with a situation like being diagnosed with cancer, it's like something that you just have to face and you have to get through it. And even though we might be children or young people, we have our ways of doing that.
A lot of young people who have gone through situations such as these do have more independence and are able to take on more responsibilities simply because they've been so resilient and thought a lot about what's going on and understood the situation and just, yeah, grown up quite a bit.